Let's say you're in elementary school and you want to run to be king of the playground, but only the kids with the most snacks can be in the race. You need reinforcements, so you reach out to the kindergartners. They say, sure, we'll give you some snacks, but we're gonna need more real estate at recess. You say, okay. You go to the first graders, grab some snacks, but they want new kickball equipment. Ugh, fine, but you still need more snacks. Last but not least, you go to the second graders. They got some snacks for you, but they're gonna need new sidewalk chalk. Now you finally got enough snacks to really have a chance at winning. But what you didn't know is that your opponent went to the fifth graders for snacks with the promise that they could continue to run the playground. They gave him so many snacks, election day comes and he wins on a landslide. So you took all those kids' snacks, made all those promises, and you don't got the power to do anything because you didn't win. But you huddle them up and you tell them, if you guys start giving me more snacks from now, we'll have a head start. And I think we can beat them next year. That's basically American politics. Alright, welcome to Tait's Take. If you're new here, I give spoiler-free reviews every week, sprinkling a little background, basically letting you know if I think it's worth checking out. To my regular Tait's Takers, welcome back. Another 20 bucks. Let's see if it was worth it. Irresistible is a movie written and directed by Jon Stewart, who we all know and love from The Daily Show. Which, by the way, I thought Jon Stewart was the original host of The Daily Show. Come to find out, it was a dude named Craig Kilborn. Who knew? Anyway, this movie stars Steve Carell, Rose Byrne, Chris Cooper, Mackenzie Davis, and Topher Grace. Steve Carell actually worked on The Daily Show before he got big on The Office, and Jon Stewart said that he wrote this movie with him in mind. Another random note about this movie, Brad Pitt is the executive producer. Okay. Alright, plot time. Irresistible is the story of a big-time political strategist named Gary Zimmer, who's played by Steve Carell. He's just coming off of working the 2016 Hillary Clinton campaign. We all know how that turned out.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
He has an arch nemesis named Faith, who's played by Rose Byrne. She's on the Republican side and is now gloating, obviously because Donald Trump won. So Gary, being the strategist that he is trying to figure out what went wrong. You and me both, Gary. He obviously realizes that the Democrats have some room for improvement in the Midwest. All of a sudden, he finds a super motivational speech on YouTube of a guy in some off-brand city in Wisconsin. Or as the great Teddy Payne would say, Wisconsin. Now Gary has a new genius idea. Get that guy to run for mayor as a Democrat in this super red, super Republican town, and that'll start to turn the tide for the Democrats who've never been able to win in that area. Gary flies over from the big city of Washington, D.C. Is D.C. a state now? It wasn't already a state? What is it? Anyway, he lands in this small town called Deerlocken and starts to work on this guy's campaign. Naturally, Faith finds out about this, and in her competitive nature and need to beat Gary at everything, decides to fly over and help the Republican incumbent with his campaign. Now we got a race for mayor, and more importantly, now we got a movie. So what's my take? I approve. First, let me be clear and say that this movie doesn't take sides. This is not a pro-Democrat or pro-Joe Biden movie, and it's not an anti-Republican or anti-Donald Trump movie. What the hell? Anyway, I think it's well done. Steve Carell is obviously one of the best in the biz, and he's perfect for this role to play this hotshot political dude from DC that has to pack it up and go to this country-ass town in Wisconsin. Rose Byrne has always been one of my favorite actresses. I could always use more Rose Byrne. Hello, Rose Byrne. X-Men First Class, Neighbors, The Internship, Bridesmaids. Yeah, I forgot about that one, huh? Get 'em to the Greek, Instant Family. If y'all want to cry, just watch Instant Family. This is just another role that she kills. The chemistry between her and Steve is just on point. Take notes, people. The story here is something that's so random, but so believable. Nothing happens in this movie that can't happen in real life. And it's actually funny. Probably the funniest movie so far in 2020. Obviously, there's not a lot of competition in that category, but I actually laughed out loud. And there's proof.
All right.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. They caught me slipping. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone that has any interest in politics should get something out of this movie. And if you hate the foundation that politics is built on, you'll definitely get something out of this movie. What this movie is really doing is challenging the current political system and the media that covers it, while critiquing how often it pulls us away from the real issues. This movie is getting some less than stellar reviews from some of the news and media sites. I wonder why, because it calls them out on some of the shit that they know they do. All I'm saying is if you're out there reading reviews on this movie, be mindful of the source. I hate going to the dentist. If I had to review them, I would destroy them. There's no reason they gotta floss me that hard. The point is, duh, I'm giving them 1 star, but like, how shocking. Dentist hater gives dentist 1 star. It's the same thing here. I read one review that said some of this movie is stuck in the past. Aren't we all stuck in the past? Until we address the problems with our campaign politics, this movie's never going to be outdated. Think about it like this. Hillary Clinton collected $700 million in campaign fundraising in 2016. Donald Trump, huh? Donald Trump raised $400 million. Where the hell is all this money going? More importantly, could we not think of a better way to spend it? If only we could think of other problems to solve. Like if there was a city where the water looked like orange soda, or a city with a literal financial district but with thousands of people that sleep on the sidewalk, or a city that a hurricane hit 15 years ago but the streets are still damp. The United Kingdom and Canada have limits on political spend. What a concept. And here I was thinking the only thing good about Canada was the free healthcare and Drake. These are the things this movie forces us to think about. And it forces us to ask ourselves, how does this machine even continue to function? I could take that one. It's because they expect us not to pay attention to it. You ever download an app? You think those app developers expect you to read the terms and conditions? Agree, continue, agree. Now the next thing you know, you're kicking and screaming on your Facebook status that TikTok is sending your data to the moon. On your Facebook status. We're completely hypnotized by this seemingly endless cycle, and we take the bait every time. It's almost like it's irresistible. I'm gonna give Irresistible 4 stars, and it's definitely worth the $20. But honestly, I'm gonna need Netflix to get back in the groove, because I'm running out of $20 bills. To be fair, of course this is only my opinion, and frankly, if Jon Stewart had a church, I'd probably go to it, so take that for what it's worth. I just think this movie does a great job of highlighting some of the glaring issues we have as a country, without pointing a red or blue finger at who's to blame. Check it out, and go vote in November. Jon Stewart said the most important thing we can do right now is to protect the vote. I take that privilege seriously, and I hope y'all do too. As always, thanks for checking out Tait's Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, let me know who you're voting for. I'm just kidding. In the comments, let me know if you plan on checking out this movie, and if you've seen it already, let me know what you think about it. Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace.